Honourable colleagues, barely 2 weeks ago, on the 4th anniversary of Russia's illegal invasion of Ukraine, the Government of Canada put out a powerful statement underscoring the impact of war on children. I quote, "For every nation, its children are a sacred and inviolate pledge of continued future existence. The future of a nation's children should never be held hostage by ideological or partisan political fights, let alone be a deliberate target of a military campaign or a state-administered program with the aim to change their identity." We were given a stark reminder of this grim reality 2 days ago when yet another Russian missile struck Kharkiv, killing 10 civilians, including at least 2 children. The UN has verified that conflict-related violence in Ukraine in 2025 killed more than 2,500 civilians and injured 12,142. The total number of killed and injured civilians in 2025 was 31% higher than in 2024. It is right, therefore, that our government should condemn illegal wars of aggression and attacks on civilians, especially children. And yet, only a few days after the Canadian government's robust statement on the need for protection of civilians in Ukraine, a school in Iran was bombed by the US-Israeli military coalition, resulting in the destruction of the Shajara Tayyeba Primary School in the town of Minab and the death of over 125 schoolgirls. The pattern of strikes shows that district structures at the school were directly struck, indicating that the attack was carried out by highly accurate guided munitions rather than errant weapons whose guidance propulsion systems failed. I would have expected a similarly robust condemnation of this war crime from the government, but instead we got a muscular defense of the US-Israeli war of aggression against Iran, a war that violates the UN Charter. There is no justification for that war, in spite of the abhorrent regime that rules Tehran. There was no imminent threat. Negotiations were underway. In fact, Iran had agreed to zero stockpiles of uranium. Nuclear program had been destroyed, according to President Trump. The US is fighting a proxy war on behalf of Israel, a country that is still prosecuting the gravest of international humanitarian law violations in Gaza and the West Bank. As the world turns its gaze towards the carnage in Iran, the atrocities and abuses in Palestine are getting even less attention than before. Is that why Israel has launched its assault on Tehran? Colleagues, as we speak, there's the debate in the House of Commons on the war in Iran, the illegal war in Iran. I hope we can have the same debate in this chamber and show that we are a chamber that stands for the defense of international law.